so I want to do this little PS5 SSD upgrade video. There's like a million of them on the internet. Sony even has one on their official support page, but I wanted to do my own because I just got my SSD in today. There we go. This is the Western Digital, fuck you, camera. SN850 SSD Gen 4, 2 terabytes, 7,000 megabit write speed, read-write speed. This is like the kind of top recommended one right now. This is like the one the Lord Mark Cerny uses on his PS5, the architect of the PS5 uses this one. It's kind of like the highest quality SSD you can get for like the size and everything. So 2 terabytes is pretty big for M.2. You can get up to I think like a 4 or 5. Those get like, I mean, you're paying double what you paid for your PS5 for SSD at that point. And they're from less reputable brands usually. Western Digital, good brand, really fast drive, and 2 terabytes. And I got it for $200 off. It's usually like $550, and I got it for, with shipping and tax included, $400 exactly. And that was like extra fast shipping. So super happy about this. And I'm gonna do a little video on how to fucking install this shit. So all you need is your PS5, obviously. If you don't have one, rip. You need your M.2, and you're gonna need a #1 Phillips screwdriver. Okay, so you have your PS5. What you need it to be like, is I'll do it like this to make it, for video's sake, is you need it to be the disk drive facing up. Doesn't matter which direction, just the disk drive needs to be on top. Put it on I got a nice little soft Mandalorian blanket. See a little Baby Yoda there. Get one of those, and then you want to, oh fuck, I totally forgot how to take this off. It's been so long. God, you there? Forgot how to do this. Okay, right, I'm back. I figured it out. Also oh my god, I got a little scratchy watchy on my disk drive slot already. That's from inserting so many goddamn discs. Holy shit, Richard, you dog. So I figured out how to get the thing off. I haven't done this since I first got it, I think. So you want you see this right here, the little long flap, you know, it's like the kind of like collar to the jacket. This area, don't touch it. The back end of the collar. Put your hand there and your other hand here, and you're gonna lift up with this hand. You're gonna pull this up and slide off in this direction, okay? Man, this takes freaking force, dude, holy. Oh, okay. So it's like one motion. So in the video on the fucking Sony support thing, this sounds like it pops off and then slides. It's all one thing. So I'm gonna put it back on to help you, show you guys. So you're not gonna hear a pop on this. You're just gonna lift it. And once you've lifted it a little bit, then you slide. I just don't wanna break it, guys. I love it. They're so hard to get. Come on, I swear. I've been going to the gym. Please. God, why did I put it back on to show you guys? I'm such a fucking idiot. I'm sweating. Oh, got it. Oh, so you lift up. Alright, I'm gonna put it back on. Just watch someone else's fucking video. I'm clearly not made for this. So what it is when you're pulling this up, you lift the whole thing up. So I'm thinking you just pull this left side up and then slide out, almost like sliding down. You want to pull up and slide up. You almost want to pull them up like this. You want to pull this back and this up at the same time. And it just kind of slides off like that motion. Not like this, like that. Okay, so with the disk drive facing you, I think it's easier because this is the SSD slot right here, this little metal bar. You're gonna want to grab a Phillips head 1 number screwdriver. Let me see if I can get this focus on camera. No, my camera sucks ass right now. So essentially, you just want a Phillips head 1 screwdriver. Just, you know, find one. They're easy to find. And then on top here of the metal flat thing, you see that black circle. That's the screw. Has the X circle, has the sacred symbols on it. You're gonna take that off. Lefty loosey, I'm sure you know that. They also recommend, I didn't do this because I'm stupid and I never do this, but let's take that off. That's the screw. Looks like that.
put it to the side. I usually get like a cup or a bowl to do this kind of stuff, like when I built my PC. For one single screw, you don't need that. Just put it off on the side, put the flat side on the table so it doesn't roll. They recommend you touch a piece of metal to ground yourself before you do this, working with electrical stuff, because then it gets the static electricity out of your body. So you can ground yourself. I don't know what you ground yourself on. I don't have any metal. You know, maybe touch your ex-wife's heart. And then you just pry this little metal thing off. It just comes off really easy. You don't have, there's really no explanation there. And then you can just see right there is the little green space where you're gonna put your M.2 SSD. If you've built a PC before and use M.2 in your PC like I do, this is very familiar to you. So grab your, I took my M.2 out of the box. Oh, I forgot to mention one. I think this is the one that comes with the heat sink. So you need a heat sink for your M.2 on PS5 because it'll overheat if it doesn't have one. And that costs extra, obviously. One of the pros to this version of the SSD as well as your digital one is that you can get it without the heatsink for a cheaper price, but you can also buy one bundled with the heatsink and it's already attached. Some you have to attach it yourself afterwards. This one comes already attached. It looks very nice. So that's a pro to that. So you're probably looking at this and you see all these fucking green things, or all these circles, all these green things. If you're on acid, you see all these green things. No, you see a bunch of circles. And then they have numbers next to them. So let's do that. Let's take care of that first. Let's address that first. At the 110, you're gonna see the 110 little screws, gold number thing. There's a screw. Unscrew that. You need that screw. So take that out. Just, you know, get it out with your fingers or something. Don't electrocute yourself. If you have tweezers, tweezers is really good for this kind of thing. I usually have tweezers on me for this stuff, but I just don't have it on me right now. Okay, got it out. So it's a screw, and there's gonna be a little metal thing, like a little cylinder around the screw. You want that. You want that too. You want both of those things. Take them out. They're one unit. Now we're gonna put the SSD in. So everybody's SSD is gonna be a different size usually, or not usually. Okay, obviously if you buy this SSD, it's gonna be the same size, but SSDs, M.2 SSDs come in different sizes. That's why there's a 30, 42, 60, 80, and 110. I don't know much about the reasoning for that. I'm not that tech smart, but I do know that they come in different sizes. That's why that's there. So when you put your SSD in, you can screw it down to whatever size it is. And there's 5 standard sizes. There's not going to be like a fucking 90. There's no 90 there. You're not going to get an SSD. M.2 SSD has a 90. So you don't have to worry about that. So you put yours in. So how this works is, you see there's a little notch on the SSD. See that little notch right there? Autofocus not coming in clutch for me right now. But yeah, you see there's a little notch right there. Right there, you see a little space? That space and this notch are gonna line up. There's a little black nub over where that space is. That nub's gonna fill in this hole. A lot of things filling in holes in this process. So let's get to that. The gold's gonna go on top. The gold of this SSD is gonna go on top of the silver. Just sits in there. Squeeze it in. Don't worry, you have to push it a little bit. It's gonna be standing up like that. Not a big deal at all. What the fuck did I just say? Not a big deal at all. Just push it down, and then you're gonna screw it to hold it down. Now you're gonna grab that little screw with the metal cylinder. You're gonna push the SSD down, you're gonna hold it down, you're gonna put that over, and you're just gonna screw that right back on. The cylinder and the screw are gonna work together to hold the SSD down into place. So mine screws into the 80 slot, like I said, and that's it. That's literally all you have to do, pretty much. Just screw that in, and your SSD is installed. You put the little metal plate back on. I know you know how to do that. So you put the metal plate back on, you screw your sacred symbol screw back in. A lot of screwing in this kind of field. Ironically, take your faceplate, wipe the fucking shit off of it, and you're just gonna put that back on. So you remember how when I did it, we grabbed back here and pushed this way?
Now you're gonna place it back on, and you're gonna slide the opposite direction. And if it's really hard, you just fucking punch it. Hit things and they work. That's how life usually works. Okay, so from here, what you're gonna do is you're gonna put your fucking PS5 back in, turn it on, and then there's gonna be something that pops on the screen that wants you to format the M.2. Totally fine. Format it just makes it work with your console. If it had stuff installed on the M.2, formatting is gonna erase all of it. So if you've taken an M.2 that you had on like your PC, and you're using that, which I don't know if that would be compatible because you need like very recent M.2s to work on the PS5. But if for some reason you were taking an M.2 that had stuff on it and you put it in, it would have to format the M.2 and it's going to erase everything. I'm sure in most people's cases you're buying a brand new M.2 and putting in your PS5, in which case formatting, it doesn't do anything. You're totally fine. Don't worry about it. Let it format away. Nothing's going to happen to the M.2. So I'm going to go plug it in and we'll just take a quick look at that screen. Okay, so in an act of betrayal, switch from your PS4 HDMI, to your PS5 HDMI. Turn that puppy on. Watch like none of this worked. This whole video is a sham. I just destroyed my PS5 from the inside out. A lot of sexual references in this video. There we go. What does it say? To use your M.2 SSD, you need to format it. When you format your M.2 SSD, all data on it will be deleted. You already figured that out from your boy Richie over here. If you want to continue using your PS5 without formatting your M.2 SSD, turn off your PS5 and remove the SSD. Note that saved data, screenshots, and video clips can't be saved to the M.2 storage. So the only thing that can be stored on M.2 storage are games. Saved data, screenshots, video clips won't be stored onto it. Not a big deal. Those things don't take up a lot of space anyways. Really, the games are what you want for the storage for. So then go over. It says don't format. Format. Go over and format it. It'll format. And then you're fucking set, baby. Great timing for this thing to come out because Hot Wheels came out today as I'm recording. Far Cry 6 comes out next week. Then we got, Call of Duty in November. Fucking Guardians of the Galaxy, Back 4 Blood, all this shit coming out. Pretty excited. Now I can install more than 5 games on my PS5. So what's that? My read speed is going to be 606,542.746 megabytes a second. Alright, and then you're all set. If you go over to your fucking settings, and you go down to storage, and you click on that bitch, now you got console storage, and your M.2 SSD storage. My console storage, full of shit, free space 29 gigabytes. So yeah, you go over to M.2 storage, and there you go, my Western Digital 200 T1X, whatever, blah blah blah. Legal mumbo jumbo size, 2.1 terabytes, free space 2 terabytes. Shout the fuck out to Western Digital for making it so you get exactly 2 terabytes of space on the SSD. Sometimes you get hard drives and SSDs and you install them and it says 2 terabytes, but you actually get like 1800 or you get like 1.8 terabytes kind of shit. So shout out to them for actually giving you 2.1 terabytes so you get exactly 2 terabytes. That's pretty cool. I'm sure lots of companies do that, but I've seen it where it's not done like that and it sucks. So there you go. You can look at games and apps and other. And I have nothing in either right now. And you can reformat down there if you want to. That's it. Your M.2 is installed. You now have 2 more terabytes or whatever you bought of extra space for your PS5. Very, very exciting. Okay. Alright, that's it. That's how to install the M.2 on your PS5. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it actually did help you out. If you have any questions, comment below. If it helped you out, let me know. If you just enjoyed the video, say so in the comments, let me know. And then give it a like, subscribe, share it with your friends, all that good stuff. Check out other videos on the channel. It's been a long day. Check out other videos on the channel. And yeah, play some video games and have a good day.